we didn't get them out by the next high tide, none of them were going to get out of there alive.
When marine world scientist David Bain determined that a school of killer whales who had found their way into a lake in Alaska were starting to die, he put out a call for additional help. Marine animal supervisor Bill Winhall and another expert from SeaWorld of California flew in to help.
How's it going, Wild Bill?
We all had our different theories as to how the animals got in that particular lake. I felt that they had probably chased the salmon in, and the excitement of it happened to swim through at the ideal time.
And they were too afraid or confused to get out.
That's pretty challenging.
We had to decide, what are we going to do to try to get them out of there?
The highest tide tomorrow, do you know?
The highest tide's tomorrow, right?
We talked about the possibility of hurting them, but I had some doubts because I know in my work with whales and dolphins that sometimes they do hesitate going through a narrow channel. Because of their mere size alone, you want to be very, very careful. We didn't want anybody getting hurt.
It was finally decided that none of them were going to get out of there alive. If we didn't get them out by the next high tide.
As much scouting as we've been doing is worthwhile.
Commercial fisherman Mike Farley helped round up local boat owners to take part in a rescue attempt.
In that country, all you have to do is ask for help and you'll get help.
A number, you need a pipe and a hammer. If you don't have it, let us know.
9 years earlier, Marine World veterinarian Laurie Gage had participated when Humphrey the humpback whale was rescued from the Sacramento River.
When David called, I was immediately thinking of the Okami pipes. And these are steel pipes that we hang down into the water. They're sealed at one end to make them hollow as you bang on them. Whales and dolphins don't care to hear that noise come towards them. They tend to move away from it.
But as far as I know, it's never been tried with killer whales.
Try not to get water in the pipes.
Is it yours? No. Who's in it? Yours.
You did that on my boat?
There was a lot of smiles and maybe some doubt in some people's mind that this might work.
Where's your position?
Where one?
I told David that we would need at least 10 boats.
The idea was to ring the edge of the lake.
Boat 3, I can see 1 through 5 in position. Yeah, there's 9 and 10 in position. That's a good spacing right there. If we get very much further apart than that, it starts being less effective.
Okay, let's start banging.
As soon as we started clanging those pipes, they all sort of herded together.
That nice sound good.
By having a big ring that started to collapse, they wouldn't have any choice except to move into the creek.
Okay, boat 6, you look like you're a bit out in front. Why don't you hold up there till 1 through 5 catch up with you?
Well, actually slow down a little bit right now. Want everybody to catch up and then get your distances again between each other. Phil, you need to move up toward Clifford. That's a Roger. I'm working on that.
We brought them to where the lake kind of bottlenecks.
The whales started slapping their tails, warning us to get back.
Now's the time for everyone to kind of hold their position.
If you push them too hard, they may panic at what's in front of them and dive down deep and come back underneath your boat, and you are lost. Because at that point, those whales have figured out that the pipes aren't such a threat to them.
We sat there for I don't know how long. Got kind of tiring just banging on these pipes.
You got a nice rainbow behind you.
While we were waiting, there was a large rainbow right over the tops of these killer whales, and we just looked at it, and we really just couldn't believe it.